out of the gun. They'll throw to get things going. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Abdul Carter there to bring him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Black, 95.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Black 40. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Quick throw, the RPO to Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Back to the air one more time. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the ready. Ready. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The ball comes out, but this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Set, ready. Blue, 32, ready.
He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And the Giants are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Back to throw. Oh, big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Into space. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Yellow, set. Red, ready.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
It's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. We're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On play action, he'll set up to throw, exiting the pocket right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Pierce is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. We're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Eagles stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
On the double. Set, hut, set.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And he's going to score again. Not that for a daily double. The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
52, blue. Hut, hut.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Giants.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he will score. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
And now Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants cut into the lead a little bit.
42, Giants 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
It's made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. The middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
They'll come up to third and 3. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready. Blue 32.
The slot man in motion right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one taken in by Hyatt. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready. Blast. Cut.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Red 38. Set.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Set. Ready.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
On the ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Here we go. Here we smash. Red. 45. White. Set. Hut.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Quick throw, taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
52 blue. Green jack.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Deontay banks the former first-round pick in from his corner spot to make the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. I'm up.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
His drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the double.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Shot, red, 38. Hut, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be intended.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd down.
10
3 to go.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
32. Set.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Set.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
Slide through. Down.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Second and goal.
Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. Across midfield, shot out of the cannon. And he'll be forced out of bounds. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And we get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go. 45. White. Cut.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready. Claws red. Yellow. 43. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Smash. Red. Cut. Cut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kair Elo. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and
1. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket, he runs with it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Ready.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
There's always a question about these first-round picks, Mike. How fast do they adjust to the NFL level following their success in college? And we can see flashes here. They think they've got themselves a future star in the making. We got a great example of it in this play.
50. Green.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
50. Come on. Set. Set. Go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A terrific run there all the way down to the 30-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Here's 1st and 10. they'll set up to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Seems like the fullback has gotten the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end, and then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will get just a bit closer.
Giants 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
60 Bison.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
70 Lions. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud.
is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Crime's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Crime's gonna pay me.
You spin my head right round when you go down, down.
You spin my head right around when you go down,
Hey, walk out the house with my swagger, hop in there with Joe, I got places to go.